The former Metro Council president and current deputy mayor David James on the stand tonight in the ethics case of Metro Council member Anthony Piagentini. The removal trial got started this week. WHAS 1119's Alex Dieterer and photojournalist Addie Hill were in the council chambers there. Alex?
This evening, we heard from 3 new witnesses, including Deputy Mayor David James. The evening started off with former council member Bill Hollander taking the stand yet again to be questioned by the council court. And that included a little bit of humor from Chair Pro Tem Rick Blackwell.
And just a reminder that you are under oath, and apparently you have been all night, so I hope you didn't speak in your sleep.
Former Councilman Bill Hollander briefly took the witness stand again tonight to wrap up questioning from the council court. Following him was his former colleague and now Deputy Mayor David James. James was council president back in 2022 and presided over the council meeting where Councilman Anthony Piagentini abstained from voting on an ordinance he co-sponsored. That ordinance allocated $40 million in federal dollars to the same group he accepted a job from within the same month.
Did he tell you that he was taking on a $240,000 consulting contract?
No, ma'am.
Would this have been important information for you and the council to know?
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
Well, that it could have been a conflict of interest.
James was questioned at length about the correct way to abstain from a vote at the time he was council president. He said council members could abstain on the floor at the council meeting or send an email to the council clerk.
You're also not aware of anyone that disputed the initial way that Councilman Piagentini abstained. Is that correct?
No, sir.
Okay. So everyone in Metro Council at that point who was voting it or was present at that point essentially allowed it to go forward without objection at that time. Is that correct?
That's correct.
James went on to say that during the 13 years he was on Metro Council, if he had a conflict of interest, he stayed out of all discussions on the topic.
If I had a conflict or a perceived conflict, if I felt that someone may think that it's a conflict, I would not talk about it at any point in time.
James himself also did not question Piagentini's abstention at the time because he assumed it was due to his work history in the healthcare sector. He did say that it was usual practice for council members to give reasoning to an abstention that's more detailed than just conflict of interest. Now, throughout the week, we have been hearing from Piagentini's attorneys, and at this point, it seems highly unlikely that we'll hear from Piagentini himself. His attorneys said on Monday, the first day of the trial, that they advised him to assert his Fifth Amendment right and remain silent throughout the trial. Trial will resume on Friday, where we'll bring you all of the new updates. In studio, Alex Dieterer, the WHAS 11 Night Team on your side.